What's up?
What's up, guys?
So I noticed that we took a really long break, and we're sorry about that. We've just been focusing really hard on our part 2 drop coming in the fall.
Part 2. Get ready.
We're all really excited. We've all been working really hard on it, but we're back with the podcast, and we hope you enjoy. Today we're joined with Carl, Ruben, and yeah. So, what's up, guys?
What's the topic today?
Today we're talking about side hustles. Just how we got started and why people should want to start their own side hustles, and maybe like why people aren't doing them. So, I guess for us, why do you think people should start side hustles?
Ruben, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. I think if you have something that you're really passionate about and you kind of want to keep pursuing and create something on your own, I think that's just cool to say that you have created something that you're passionate about and that brings you joy in life, and to make money out of it. You know, that'd be good. Like, everyone wants to do something that they're good at, something that they love. But if you can make money while you're doing it, then that's even better. So I think that's why people like to do that side hustle game, because sometimes doing that by itself is not sustainable. That's why people do it with like a full-time job. That's why it's a side hustle, you know?
Yeah, I think you need multiple sources of income just with like how expensive everything
Oh,
is.
yeah.
And it's just like, if you want to buy some extra stuff, so you gotta do something about it, because your main source of income, that's gotta go towards like the important stuff.
I agree.
Unless you're like in the 1%, and then just your life is easy. But unfortunately,
One day.
Dang, dude, Carl,
We'll
you're
be in
gonna
the 0%.
You're gonna be the 0%.
Be in the 0% probably.
That's impressive, bro. I'm gonna be the negative 1%.
Dude, hell yeah. That's me right now. But yeah, same thing for me. Alright, next question. Good answer.
Good answer. Good try. You passed it to me to answer, and then
Were you asking? He was asking us, right? You were asking both of us.
you passed it to me first. Like, Ruben. This is gonna be.
Okay, next question.
So Ruben, I know that besides Eager Lifestyles, you do a couple other projects. What do you Fit by Side? What was the other project?
I do. So yeah, Fit by Side on the side, and I do digital marketing. So I help create websites for people, podcast editing, video editing, very slightly. Mostly focus on the website design, because that's what more of my client base has been coming from, and that's all I'm doing right now, I think, that I could think of. But yeah.
Where'd you get the classes?
So I found a Facebook group of people that were interested in learning this stuff, and then there was like an online course I took that taught all these skills, which was cool, and then I just kind of took it from there, made it my own. Yeah, it's been going okay. I mean, I've been making a decent amount of money from it. I'm enjoying it. And I think the important thing is expectation is like, if it's your side hustle, I have school on top of this, right? So it's like I'm putting in a couple hours here and there, but it's not like my main focus. I'm not like a web developer. I didn't go to school for this.
I mean, that's still pretty cool that you have a lot of different skills.
Yeah.
Like web design, and then just having I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's because I always wanted to get into web design. So again, going back to like, what makes you happy? What do you enjoy doing? And why not make money while you're doing it?
What language was it? Coding? Like,
I learned a little bit of coding, but it's mostly like using like web design builders. You know what I mean? Like WordPress.
Shopify.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that.
MySpace.
Yeah, I'm a MySpace developer.
So Carl, do you do anything else besides Eager Lifestyle, or is your main focus?
just work right now. Eager lifestyle on the side, and that's pretty much it for me.
Come on, man, you want to talk about it? Since you're our leader, come on.
Yeah, what is Eager Lifestyle? What is?
Eager Lifestyle is a brand that's not just about the clothing or like cool aesthetics, being ripped, being swole. It's more about the mindset you have going into things. Like, for example, what Ruben said about being passionate, actually liking what you do and having a true desire for what you're doing. Because like, I feel like a lot of times people just decide to do something that they don't even like, and they end up wasting like their entire life doing that. So Eager Lifestyle is all about being motivated and doing something that you really like to do, like us, right?
That was good, Carl. That was good. Snaps. You deserve some snaps for that one.
So I've noticed that there's a lot more smaller companies coming up from people that we know or might be affiliated with.
It's the new wave.
Yeah. I feel like it's a lot of hype to try to start your own new brand now, or start your own thing, which is cool because like a lot of people are being more creative. For example, Pat and Anissa, they worked with us for our last drop for this launch. I want to talk to them. What are they doing again? Like,
Yeah, so they started Neighbors Grid over the summer. It's actually, it looks like it's more of a real estate thing, like real estate advice and everything, but it's actually more about just personal finance, being responsible with like your financial goals and things like that. But it's really cool. They're doing a good job pumping out content and helping a lot of people out. So
I didn't know about the financial stuff. I should probably watch their videos. I'm trash with my money.
Dude,
no, me
that's
too, man. Fuck, like spend money on food like every day.
Do you guys have a savings account? Here's an adult question.
Oh, I just opened one.
Okay.
I've had one, but I've been putting like $10 at a time for it. So it's not growing at a good rate, but it is growing though. So
I heard it's better to invest. I know Kirk is big into, or my roommate Kirk is big into investing.
Yeah, I think if you have like some spare money on the side, I feel like you should always have like an amount in the savings, and then when you have a comfortable amount, you just have some play money.
Wasn't Abe really big into investing?
like more
Bitcoin, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Is
Which
that
is
not
a
the
form of
same?
investing, right?
That's its own.
But it's a
world.
little bit
Oh,
more,
really?
yeah. It's more of a gamble. Well, to me, it's more of like a gamble.
Same with like stocks.
Yeah.
I used
For
to
some
use what's it
stocks.
called? What's that app that everyone?
Robinhood.
Robinhood.
That's what I use actually for stocks.
I got into that for a little bit. Like every paycheck, I'd do 10% in savings and 10% in Robinhood. But and then I ended up getting broke and pulled all my money out of Robinhood and my savings. So that ended up being.
That's a good strategy though. 10%, 10%.
Yeah, so I think they recommended is like 20% per paycheck, but I'm not good at that. I've been doing 10,
I'm
if
doing
that,
like 3%.
per every other
Yeah.
paycheck.
0.5% retirement. Like 50%.
Cool, Paul. You have
Just
$20 by the time
dicking
you retire.
Oh fuck.
Dang.
Okay.
All right, we should probably watch. We should watch Neighbors Grid videos, guys. It sounds like.
Definitely head to their channel. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we'll link
right
it.
here.
Carl's in charge of that.
All right. Yeah.
Who else do we know that started something?
I've seen like a lot of eyelash ones.
Oh, true. I think
What's the
I have
plug?
seen. I know who you're talking about though. She has like a YouTube channel now with like makeup.
Oh, does she?
I think so. I think we have a friend that does makeup, I believe, on YouTube now. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Little passion projects, side projects.
Hey man. Do you?
True. Do we know anyone else?
Phil. Lakeshore.
Oh yeah,
Realty.
sure. Us.
Obviously. You're the big one though. Like within our network, like everyone knows you're doing like the digital media stuff. Fit by Psy. Personal training too, right? Or that's
Yeah.
part of Fit by Psy, right?
I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes.
Okay.
Coming out soon, guys. Guys,
Okay.
depending on when you listen to this. But Carl, what do you? This past
For
week,
me.
Yeah,
Okay.
question for you, Carl, our fearless leader. So Eager was started in 2019. It is currently October 2020, year and 3/4. What tips do you have for anyone starting off a side hustle? What have you learned in developing what Eager lifestyle is today?
What have I learned?
What have you learned?
Just learning how to learn more. That's like the biggest thing. Starting this off, I did not know like shit on anything. But it's just that desire to learn, looking up YouTube tutorials, asking people who've like kind of done the same thing, just gaining more experience through Google searching basically. That's the biggest tip. A lot of people they're gonna hesitate because they're gonna be like, oh, I don't have the skills to do this. But for me and for us, like we didn't know anything about like starting a clothing brand or like a motivational brand, but we're doing it, we're learning, growing. So just go for it and continue to learn new stuff as long as you like what you're doing.
Yeah, I think that's a thing too. I guess it's more applicable for us, but like we wanted to be unique, but we looked to a lot of the established brands already to make sure that we like what are they doing right. But we didn't want to copy them, so we have to make sure we put our own little twist to it, make sure it's still Eager Lifestyles, our own brand. So I think that's hard, but people hopefully don't get caught up with like trying to be successful. They just copy, like, oh, you want to start a clothing brand, I'll just do everything that Alpha Lead's doing, you know?
Right.
We have to make it our own thing, our own mission statement and stuff like that.
You know, I think people struggle with that just because they don't want to put in the work to be different, to try to do something different, that they're afraid to try to do something different.
I think that's too is like, because when you start a side hustle, I feel like you shouldn't expect to make money initially.
Yeah.
I think that's the key thing. Like,
Sometimes
we've been
you
investing right
sometimes
back.
You lose money initially.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh,
we put so much money into it, and we've reinvested in ourselves. Like, yeah, I don't expect, like, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's just like the persistence then. That's like, it's hard to not see any progress.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you got to have like the strong mental fortitude, just be like, it's going to go somewhere someday. You just got to keep working.
That's so hard though.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, shoot, I spent how much of my paycheck reinvesting it into my own brand, and I haven't made money for myself, and I'm taking hours out of my week to
Yep.
do it.
Yep.
It sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like, that's with anything though in life. It's just like, if it's worth it to you, you're going to keep trying. You're going to keep doing it.
Very
Just
true.
like school too. I mean, like we're putting all these hours studying, taking exams, but we don't know what the outcome is going to be. And like, you're never going to know. You just have to keep going, be eager, stay eager.
Very good.
The fearless leader himself.
You have a question or no?
No.
I have one. Okay. So Carl, where do you think Eager is gonna take us? Where do you think was the next move for us? You've been trying to get us on TikTok.
For us, I mean, it's just to continue learning. But yeah, now that you mentioned TikTok, I do have some new videos out on my
Oh, I
personal
saw
channel.
those, dude. I saw your videos.
You guys can go check it out. It's at Carl Cons on TikTok. Maybe I'll link it on the bottom. Maybe.
What are you wearing?
What were you wearing?
Dude,
What were you wearing in that video? I
I
think
mean, whatever makes me feel like confident, man. Like, gotta just do you, especially with these side hustles too, man. Like, just do you. Don't be afraid to like look stupid on camera and put it out there. Like, there's tons of other people that look just as stupid.
You know
and
what?
they're
You're right.
successful, and they're successful too, being stupid, man. You just gotta do it. Can't be
We
scared.
should do it right now. I think.
What? Are you serious, bro? I mean, you know me. No, but seriously, on a serious note, the next move for Eager Lifestyle will just be to kind of expand our like demographic. Right now, we're kind of just sticking to fitness enthusiasts and like health gurus, but like we mentioned earlier, there's already Alphalete, Gymshark, and other big brands that people go to to get their like fitness gear and everything. So just kind of making it different from other successful fitness brands. I think the next step is just find ways to make it unique and make it eager.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can talk about for the part 2 drop?
Yeah. What can you reveal to
What
those
can we review?
those eager
Um,
fans waiting?
Not much.
Lurking.
Not much. They'll see soon. You guys will see soon. You might even see it by the time this video comes out. But sweaters, crew necks, windbreakers, and sweatpants.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm pretty excited.
And yeah, sorry. One other thing was I really want to do vlogs. I think that's a good way for people to see what we're actually doing behind the scenes, behind like behind like all the edited photos and videos, how we run our meetings, for example.
Yeah, our meetings are
all the little details that goes like that you don't see when we post content. That's a good way, and like to motivate people to be like, oh, like that's all they're doing. I can do that too. I'm sure a lot of you out there can do a lot of the things that we're doing just with time and interest. Yeah, our meetings they're professional, organized.
yeah.
We have a lot of good guys, lots of ideas, lots of skills.
Do you think that's like hard for some people? Because like for us, there's like a team. There's already a team, but most people coming in, it's like themselves or just like another person. Do you think it's just like harder?
Oh,
Or do you
definitely.
think-
Yeah, I think Ruben, because like you have your own personal stuff and you work with a team, so you can kind of see both worlds. What do you think from your experience?
Yeah, it's just nice when more is getting done with more people, more manpower, and it's a little, and then you have like a team to fall back on morally, or not morally, like emotionally, like you're all stressed because you have to meet this deadline. If you're stressed by yourself, it's kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
you're on your own.
Yeah, it makes you want to quit faster too. Like if you have a team, you have that confidence behind you. Like, oh, like there's other people in this with me.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you said, we bounce ideas back off each other,
Yeah,
and like it keeps things fresh. I like it.
yeah. But on the other side of the coin, it's also just like managing the team, having that team structure. Those discussions, sometimes one person will want this and other people will want something different. So it's that. But in the long run, it's hard to do bigger things by yourself. It's really tough. Like unless like you're really like charismatic and you have like a really good personality, you can kind of blow up on like TikTok and Instagram. But even those like people that have like millions of followers that are just like social media influencers, like they have managers and they have a team working behind them. So
like I think no matter what, the more successful you get, there hits a point where like you have to have a team. Like Amazon would not be the same if Jeff Bezos was by himself. He had
That's true.
people work for him.
that's true.
Like
That would be a bum.
that guy. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I love Jeff Bezos, and who's the Tesla guy? Elon Musk.
Yeah, like at some point his success had to be managed. Like he had to divert, or what's it called? Where you like, I don't know.
Delegate.
Delegate. I
right?
think. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Dang, that'll be crazy. The one day when we have like employees and like people packaging for us. I think me and Carl talked about this, like having
Yeah.
a team,
That's gonna be weird.
like for our videographer. Our current videographers would be like project managers, so
Yeah.
they'd be telling people to do stuff.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, basically the stuff that we're gonna be going through ourselves, we're gonna start delegating that to employees
Man.
eventually in the future, like depending on how big we get. If we don't get big, then it's fine. Like as long as we're enjoying what we're doing, and it's fine if it's just us. It really is. What? Dude, definitely a team would be better. You want to continue expanding and having more people part of you. Like if you're an independent guy, you're still working with other people, other independent contractors, other like third party things to accomplish what you want to do if you really want to reach the levels that we want to reach. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
So, we're on the search for influencers. You want to talk about that?
Oh, 100% yes. So we're doing something new with this drop. Normally we would just reach out to people that we know individually, but this time we wanted to open it up to people who just come across us or people who have been interested that we maybe haven't reached out to. I know I talked about it with Ruben, like it's a way to give back to people too, and as well as like expanding our followers and people who see our stuff. Application is live right now on our Eager Lifestyle website. Scroll down to the bottom, click the apply to be an influencer, fill out just a short application form, and you can be the next Eager star.
I think that's cool about like the small business world is like I feel like people who own small businesses relate to people who have small businesses, so they support each other. There's like a community. Like
Yeah.
we're supporting,
Yeah.
you know, Lakeshore Royalty. He's
Mhm.
supporting us in return,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's like builds a relationship, and then we can expand, work with other people who are like influencers or like small business people, and like that's how those relationships grow and how we all both grow. I think that's kind of cool.
Grow together. Go stronger together.
Yes.
So, any final thoughts that you guys want to give? Any advice about side hustles?
Stay eager, cause cliche, but like it's gonna be hard. It might not sound like you might not get benefits out of it or like objective, like tangible benefits out of it initially, but you just gotta keep grinding through it. Realize that everyone, even like the most successful companies, started off where you guys are now. So you just gotta get through the hard part.
What he said. Be eager. Stay eager. And like I said earlier, to continue to learn, grow. And just because you're not getting anything tangible out of it doesn't mean you're not getting experience and learning and making better use of your time doing something you actually like to do instead of just like dicking around.
Yeah,
or-
that's true. Because then down the road, when you're like old, you can be like, "Yeah, I tried to start a business. Did you try to start a bit like?"
Yeah, you have
Most
like
people
a
don't
leg up
try.
on people if you like. Yeah.
At least you tried and failed. If you don't succeed, we're not saying that you won't, but at least you tried. You know.
What about you, Jason?
I'd say just support. Like, if you know anyone that's like starting a small business or a side hustle, it really means a lot to get that support from like friends and family. I think that's like a big motivator. Just
Yeah.
like, you know, at least they're helping me feel better about myself with my designs. At
Mhm.
least, like,
Yeah.
I see my friends wear it, so like, thank you.
Yeah, it makes me really happy when our friends are wearing all their stuff.
Yeah, that's a big thing for us because like first 2 years is most of the people that are buying our stuff are just family, friends, people that we know. So without them, it'll be hard to continue
Yeah.
to like create new stuff and drop new stuff because like we need that support, and other small businesses need that
Yeah.
support too.
Yeah.
So good point. Good
Yeah.
point on that.
So thank you to everyone who supported us, all our fans, everyone listening right now, everyone watching this video, wherever you're listening to this from.
Thank you.
Do we have like something to call our fan base?
Do we?
No.
I don't think so. I haven't
Eager,
heard us.
I don't want to hear this right now.
Eagerables.
Eagerables.
What? No.
All right. Yeah.
Cool. And close it.
Be sure to watch for our drop coming soon. If you guys are interested in becoming an influencer, please fill out the application. And be sure to follow our Instagram page and our other social media. Thank you, and have a good night.
There, guys.